like he was out of his element at all right there.
He feeds it to Chandler, to the wing on the left. Morris passes to Davis. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Los Angeles.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
It's Davis with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 17 now.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And here's Barnes for three. Morris with the rebound.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
Stolen by Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
It's Thompson off the drive. Wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got 16 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Curry kicks to Green. Barnes against Chandler. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Chandler with the block. Now, here is Knight. 11 points in the game. Davis kicks to Morris. The 10-footer. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. And that'll be his third foul. And so we conclude the first half.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. Phoenix making some changes. Lewis checked in for Morris. T.J. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. Davis is subbed in for Knight. Different look here for the Warriors. Hazili's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Davis in at point guard. John Lewis out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Davis dishes to Lewis. Passes it to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Davis. To the paint. It's deflected. And here we go with Barbosa. Heading to the hoop. They now take the lead. Barbosa's got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Livingston, that's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Livingston passes to Barnes. They set the pick. Feeds it to Livingston. Unloads from 13. Warriors the rebound. Good chance here for Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Davis kicks to Lewis. Outside, Davis. And that one is hammered home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. And while we got a chance, let's get some numbers for Chandler. Getting around 12 points a game. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Alex Len's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Davis missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Barbosa. He has 6. Azili, the second chance points on the tip in. Azili's got 4 this quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And Davis, here we go, shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Livingston kicks to Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Booker in the corner. Lure dishes to Booker. outside. Davis, 6 to shoot. And the pass to Booker. Warren kicks to Len. There's the 3. No good from Booker. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Barbosa. That's good. Barbosa's got 8.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And really, last season, it was supposed to be a battle between the Warriors and Clippers for that Pacific title. But the Warriors just ran away with it and won the division by 11 games.
For the Warriors, it was the 3rd time they've ever won the division, last time coming in 1976. So, Clark, it's been a while.
It's been a long time, but they did it in style. 13-3 record against the rest of the division. That would be the best in-division winning percentage for any team in the NBA.
Green kicks to Barbosa. There's the dish to Livingston. The feed to Ezeli. Pass to Green. The putback. The shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. Davis with it. He's got 26.
Move the ball.
The rebound by Ezeli.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
They get the rebound. Len, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Len's got his 2nd basket of the night. And here is Barbosa. 8 points for him. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
It's Davis with the drive. Goes back up. Lure can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Livingston passes to Barnes. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves.
Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark once again. Another great performance for Thompson. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Barbosa, Iguodala out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry, and it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Festus Ezeli comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's McAdoo in for Curry. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Foul call. Freak. That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Misses in close.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game.